pussy had me dead. Hello everyone, my name is Bait, and today we're going to be having a little look at my Kanye West collection. Yep, I have quite a few bits and pieces from Mr. West himself. So I thought let's get into them, let's have a look at them. And I hope all of you will enjoy. Originally I said I was going to do a Yeezy video because of the last sort of Yeezy Day thing that happened. And I thought that it would be kind of weird for me to just show off a couple pairs of sneakers on a primarily music-focused channel. So I thought I'll dig up some of my Kanye West records and show them in the same video as well. It kind of just makes sense. Also, I recently just picked up a new Kanye record as well, one that I've been waiting on for quite a while. So it seemed like the planets aligned, and this was the perfect opportunity to actually record this video. Also, just a quick disclaimer before all you sweaty fucking snot-nosed nerd motherfuckers get on your keyboard like, oh, you making this video is promoting Kanye's fucking political views, which makes you a neo-Nazi, a hater and whatever. And if you think that, then you're a fucking idiot. I'm simply doing this because I'm a fan of Ye's music as well as his artwork. I like to think pretty openly about artists when it comes to separating the art from the artist. But with that being said, here is my Kanye West collection. Starting things off, we have The College Dropout on vinyl. Yeah, this is his first album. A guy's absolute classic, arguably his best. He sort of hit the ball at the park on the first go. I got the brown version. I know there's a white one as well. I don't know if that's like a limited edition version or if it's one that maybe it's only exclusive to the US. But this was the only one that I could find actually. Actually, for a while I couldn't find many copies of The College Dropout. I only picked it up maybe in the last year or two, and I couldn't really find many UK sellers around. I was able to pick this up on eBay. This is also missing quite a few songs. Here's the back of it, by the way. Now, as you can see, the song list looks a little bit short. It's missing a few little interludes that the original album had. Like the little Jimmy skits and other little bits there. And the track lists are actually sort of moved around a little bit, which I thought was a little bit odd. So maybe the white version is the more deluxe version that includes all the skits and stuff. So there's Kanye in his in the teddy bear outfit. College Dropout there, and inside it comes with this little slip, sort of like a poster of the bear there. Kanye West, The College Dropout, and on the back it sort of tells a little bit of a story about Kanye, through college. What sort of inspired the album? How Kanye is the college dropout, and he says, "Fuck, I'm gonna go make music and be successful. Who needs college? Am I right?" So there's a bit of Kanye lore included, as well as some credits, not lyrics, song credits on the other side there. And the vinyl records themselves aren't anything special. They just come 2 records inside, and both of them are the same. Both black records with a white sleeve, and it just says Kanye West, The College Dropout on one side, and the same on the back. Next up, we have Late Registration. This is Kanye's second album, the part 2 in the Teddy Bear trilogy. There's the front cover there. There's the back cover with all the songs on the side. Included comes this very creepy teddy bear poster as well, which freaked me out the first time I opened this up. And again, there's a little bit of, not really lore, I'd say, but just a few more sort of promo pictures of the bear looking around the empty university, or I should say college. And just like The College Dropout, 2 records come included. Not a gatefold, sadly, but both of them are all black. These actually feel a little bit higher quality, maybe one a little bit heavier than the other ones. And again, it just says Kanye West there, Rockefeller Studios. Now, please be aware I am missing a few albums on physical format. I don't have Graduation, I was only on CD, and I'm more primarily a vinyl sort of record guy. So you won't be seeing Yeezus, spoiler alert. But here's 808s and Heartbreaks. Yeah, I know, he doesn't press everything. I know you're like, this is supposed to be a fucking Kanye West collection video, you don't have half of this shit. Listen, man, I like Ye, but I don't need to spend all my money on him, okay? Alright, chill. Here is 808s and Heartbreak. I think this was actually the first Kanye record I heard, back when I was a little fucker, and had my little green iPod Nano, and I heard Love Lockdown on the radio, and I was like, Mom, I want this song. Remember back in the day on iTunes, you plugged your iPod into your fucking computer, and you install iTunes, and you have to update your fucking iPod every 5 minutes, and then you buy the song, and then you have to like wait 5 minutes for the thing to install, and then you can finally listen to your music. So this one's quite interesting though. It's a special edition, mainly because I don't think there's really a normal edition of this record. So here's the front cover of it with the Cause gloves, and on the back, very minimalist, which I do like. Has the song list there, but this opens up in a tri-gatefold, so we've got a little bit of color there, and it goes, whoa, there he is, there's Mr. West, and his heart is broken. On the inside, if you're quite eagle-eyed, it's almost camouflage. There is the CD in there as well, so you can put that into your PlayStation 2 and listen to AOS and Heartbreak there. But also included, you have this, some stripes. No, I'm kidding. Now these are just the song credits, again, all the way here, which you can just about see. The text is so small, but it goes all the way across there. And also included is a poster of Kanye West, looking very dapper. Yep, that's him. And on the other side, we have a little bit more of a wholesome image of Kanye and his late mother, Donda. Rest in peace, Donda. Now, the records this time around do actually have something on them. Color, again. I like it. It's sort of this, it's giving me a sort of like 70s kind of look to them. The records themselves are still black. If I actually take this out, they are black. They do, again, feel a little bit of sort of nicer quality. There is the heart there, the sort of Cause heart. I like how Cause artwork is all over this shit. I'm a big fan of Cause. And then on the other side, some colors. And as you saw in the other ones, it was just these colored stripes. Next, we have My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. This is probably the cover you've seen the most, and it's probably the Kanye West album you've heard. This was his sort of comeback album after all the controversy that happened after him and Taylor Swift at the MTV Awards, where Kanye decided to traverse to an island and make this record with a bunch of other incredible artists. It really is quite the bombastic record, I've got to say, and it really holds up as well, I'd say. Here's the front cover. I'll show you a secret with this in a second, although you can probably see what will happen. On the back, so this says My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy all the way around. You can just about make it out, kind of, if you pause and you turn your phone a few. And then inside, this is another sort of tri-gatefold record. It's going to be a pain to show on camera, I think. But bear with me, alright? So, it says My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy there. And then if you open it out a little bit more, oh god. It says, oh shit! It doesn't say that. It says Kanye West. And I can't really fit it into screen. Hello. I can't, there you go. It says Kanye West. Now, you may have seen me as I was struggling to hold this up. There are a few bits of paper on the inside, and we'll have a look at those now. So, as you can see, this was what was on the front. You can change the covers, depending on what you like. I kept it as this Minecraft-looking one, because that's the one that I think is sort of like the normal album cover that you see used most. But we do have more. We also have the ballerina here. We have a decapitated King Kanye with a sword in his head. We have Kanye with a lot of mouths. And then we have another character with a lot of mouths there. The uncensored version of the album picture is not included. However, you do get this very large poster of the ballerina, which I thought was a pretty nice little thing to add. And on the other side, we have the song credits surrounding a very dapper-looking Mr. West in the middle. There are 3 records that come with the album. So here is the first part of the album with the censored album cover as the label. Disc 2 uses the ballerina on either side. And the third one has the Kanye with many mouths. The quality of this record isn't actually all that great, although it does feel pretty heavy. The actual grooves that have been cut aren't so great. Now, I want to teach you a little something about records, right? So as you can see there, this one's not too bad, but with these records, you get a lot of space here in the middle. That's just room left over where you can press on, basically. But what this record doesn't do, which is kind of annoying, you really, on the pressings where you've got room, you can use that to your advantage to actually space the grooves out a little bit more when you get the records cut. And that helps boost the bass on the actual sound of the record. Next we have Yay by Ye. This is a Kanye West album. I can't really say it's not really my favorite. It's quite spooky, especially the first 2 songs. On the front it says, I hate being bipolar. It's awesome. On the back, Get the song list there. This was when Kanye did his sort of short album rollout, where he had only released like 10 songs. This one doesn't have many songs on the back of it. The record comes in a basic white sleeve, and it just has this green label, plain green label. It does say yeah, and has all the credits around it. But it's quite mysterious. I don't know why he just went with green. It also looks like a Minecraft music fucking disc in a way. But I played this. It sounds fine. But just a bit of an odd kind of release. Next, we have an album that I've been waiting to arrive at my front door, and it is Jesus is King. This was limited. I'm not sure exactly how many to, and apparently the pressing isn't supposed to be very good. I haven't tested this out. I literally just opened this up last night when I got home. I had to actually get the second hand. I didn't pay too much for it, thank God. But these are starting to go for a little bit more money nowadays. I did originally sort of try to get an order on Merch Bar, which they're usually pretty good at getting records and stuff like that. But it's on sort of back order, and that basically means like we don't really know when we're going to get more in. I don't think we actually are going to get any more in. Maybe soon, because I did see that College Dropout was getting a reissue, a re-release on Rough Trade, so maybe they will re-release this one, I'm not too sure. But this is Jesus is King. This is Kanye's, Christian album, which I gotta say, I actually quite enjoy. I'm not gonna lie. No, don't get me wrong. I don't attend church every Sunday like a good Christian boy. But I gotta say, it's not actually a bad album. I gotta say, my favorite On God is probably one of my. It's definitely in like my top, maybe 5 Kanye songs, maybe 10. I love it. It's great. It's amazing. And even Sailor is pretty good as well. Now I know you're gonna be thinking, bait, but this could have been Yandhi. I get it. I understand, but it's still a good album nonetheless. And I like how they've sort of gone with a Yeezus approach with the sort of open casket look that they give it. And the back is very blank. Let's actually have a look and open this up, because I haven't done that yet. It comes on this very nice, it's transparent blue. I thought it was opaque. Wow, look at that blue. That is a very nice blue. On the front, Jesus is King, Kanye West. On the back, Jesus is King, Kanye West. I'm blue, dabba dee dabba da. Whoa. Is that trippy for you guys or not? Whoa. And to wrap up the vinyl releases, we have Kids See Ghosts. This is the album from Kanye West and Kid Cudi's band Kids See Ghosts, which lasted about 5 minutes. Which I'm really annoyed about, because I love this album. I've listened to this record itself, the actual vinyl, fuck knows how many times. It's probably the most played record out of my collection. Amazing artwork there on the front by oh my god, what the fuck is his name? I've worn his t-shirts like before in my videos. Takashi Murakami, that's it. Is it Takashi Murakami? Yeah, it is. Fuck, I fucking drew a blank there. Little ghost character there. These other little funny characters that are his actual work and they just use for the album cover. On this like very sort of classic looking Japanese background. And then on the back side, you have the song there as well. The songs. Also included is the song credit sheet with text that you cannot read. Seriously, even if I film these videos in 4K, you would not be able to read this text here. Even in person, it's very, very difficult. You can just about make it out, but it's because of the effect that they've used on this paint. Because it looks like it's on canvas. Actually, it probably is on canvas. You get those little white marks, and it kind of makes the white text very impossible to read. And the vinyl itself, there's nothing really too special about it. It comes on black. I know there are other versions. I think there's a blue one and a pink one as well, which are limited. Like, I think you could get them at Target or something. But on the front and back, it's just a cream label. It says Kids See Ghosts with the songs on there. On the other side, right there. Maybe in the future I'll pick up the pink and blue records as well. Who knows? Alright, that is all of the Kanye West records that I own on vinyl. Now it's time to have a look at the Yeezys, which I have promised a while ago. So a little bit of backstory. I've never owned a pair of Yeezys before, mainly because there were always a pair of shoes that I looked at and I was like, oh yeah, that's sort of interesting. Maybe one day I'll pick them up. And that day finally came, because Adidas cut ties with Kanye because of the things that he said, and obviously I don't want to be affiliated with him anymore. However, Adidas have a shit ton of Yeezys left in their warehouse. Originally they said they were going to burn them, but that would be kind of dumb, I think. So they didn't do that, and instead they decided to actually sell the rest of their stock, but have a portion of their money go to charity, which is understandable. So I won 2 pairs of Yeezys. I won these. These are the 350 V2 Dark Belugas. I don't think these were actually released before. Here they are. They look now in person. They don't look brown. On camera, they look brown. It's not because of that. It's just because of the weird mix of the light and dark gray, as well as the little hints of orange inside of them. That's what make them look a bit brown. These are really nice. Personally, I think. I mean, a lot of people are watching this and thinking, Jesus, babe, how much you fucking spend on these? They're like dog shit. Fucking caveman swimming shoes. They are comfortable, alright? However, they fit very small. I'm a size UK, I'm a UK 10, right? I got these in the UK 10.5, and they're still a little bit narrow. I get they're supposed to fit like socks, alright? But, yeah, it does take a little bit of, like, you know, wearing them in a little bit and stretching them out a little bit. I actually took the insole out of them, which is, it doesn't really affect your comfort much, I'd say. Obviously, it gives you a little bit more room, but the insole is literally just a thin bit of plastic that you don't really need in there anyway. So I've been wearing these out a little bit. They are getting a little bit more and more comfortable. You know, stuff your socks in them, whatever, get them a little bit bigger. But I'm pretty happy with these. I originally tried to get the Onyx 350s, but I lost. I waited like 2 days for the Adidas app to say, ha, sorry, idiot, not this time. And I also went in to try and get the 350 Zebras, because they're like the most iconic kind of Yeezy colorway, and I didn't win those either. But I did win these, so I'm happy about that. And that wasn't the only pair of Yeezys I won. I also won these. These are the Yeezy 700 V2 Salt colorway. These are a little bit more pricey than the 350s. I won these almost immediately because these kind of sat around for a while, and I thought, fuck it, these look pretty nice. Obviously, I didn't try to go for these first, but after actually picking these up and wearing them, I'm so glad I actually won a pair and entered, because these are probably the most comfortable shoes I've ever worn in my life. They're sort of a mix between like a chunky like platform shoe and a dad's shoe. But I really like these. The color in real life, it's got sort of like almost like a bluish tint to them. Mixed between like a mesh and a suede on the toe box there, and even the back as well. I got these in a 10.5 as well, because they do fit a little bit more narrow, which I think is sort of the style anyway for most shoes. I know New Balances tend to fit a little bit narrow as well nowadays. I actually have a pair of New Balances, and they do fit a little bit more narrow at the toe. But these are very comfortable, like really comfy, and they got plenty of padding inside of them. And I wore these, oh god, I wore these a few weeks back, when I went to like a party for a bit, and these are really comfy. Like the whole night standing around, these are really, really good shoes. And it's because of this like anti-foam shit they have at the bottom of them, which are really squishy. And just the look of them are really nice. It's a shame that Kanye has been cancelled, I guess, because Adidas won't make, like, they'll make shoes like this, but it ain't the same, man. Like, I really want another pair of these, and I'm gonna have to look after these a lot, because obviously them being white, I don't want to ruin them. But they are really, really comfortable pair of shoes. Maybe if I can look on StockX for like maybe a darker pair, at a reasonable price, maybe I'll pick them up. Sorry, I can't speak today. But yeah, they're really nice. So there you go. I've done it. That is my Kanye West collection video. Jesus. I have just come back from holiday, and I knew I had to make this video. Man, it's very hot in my room as well, which I didn't realize, because at the place I was staying it was cool. It's quite hot here. I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it though. It was fun. A lot of you have come from my Wii Sports vinyl video, and I thank you for doing so. If you're watching this, I appreciate it. I'll have more videos on the way soon with new upcoming and exciting vinyl releases. So stay tuned for that. And thank you for watching. And I hope you all have a great day. Take care.